Hi guys, and welcome to the next episode of the Wonderkids shortlist. The top 5 today that I believe you may or may not know from Argentina. We have 5 players today that I believe you will know. 4 of them potentially not, as I've never seen any of them used in the community. So today, 18 and under, of course, as usual, from Argentina today. Let's get into the shortlist. So first I thought I'd bring you the one that you will probably most definitely know. Former Newell's player where he scored 5 goals in 27 games. For them it's now Roma player. No Argentine youth international caps as yet. Remarkably on £27,000 per week at Roma. Valued at £400,000. But his attributes tell me that he can go on to become a top player. You may not be able to get him from Roma straight away, but one that you can keep an eye on because I think you can get him on loan quite easily from Roma. So, his stat-wise, technically he looks pretty decent. 14 of finishing, 13 heading, 13 for technique. Mentally, got a lot of decent attributes there, above 12. 12 for anticipation, bravery 14, 12 for composure and concentration, which are very important. Determination is 14, teamwork could be a little bit better, work rate is 12. Physically he's okay as well, natural fitness of 15, pace, stamina of 13, and strength of 15, so he can definitely handle himself up top. A big wage he is on, so you expect big things from this fairly ambitious right-footed striker of Roma, Ezequiel Ponce. Next up is a 17-year-old striker from San Lorenzo. He's listed for loan at the start, so you can potentially get him. It's Thomas Kenichi. He's 950,000 value, £1,900 per week. Some decent attributes for quite an unknown player. Technically, he's got good dribbling of 13, 12 finishing long shots of 14. Technically, he has got 14. Physically, he's pretty decent. He's got 14 for agility, balance, natural fitness of 13. Mentally, he has anticipation of 13, decision making of 14, 14 for off the ball and teamwork of 17 and work rate 13. Left-footed striker, likes to come deep into that false 9 role and pick up the ball and spray it around. A decent player, Thomas Kenichi, the 17-year-old Argentine from San Lorenzo. Third on today's list is the number 26 of Newell's. He is in the reserve team. It's 18-year-old Daniel Mancini. Valued at £850,000, £1,700 per week. He is a driven, attacking central midfielder player that likes to play on his right foot. He likes to play in behind the striker. First touch of 14 is decent. Crossing is 12. Of course, he won't get into that area as much if he's playing centrally. Free kick taken is 13, pretty decent. Passing, very key in that role, is 13. He looks to adjust and help out the striker in the role that he plays. Penalty taken 14, as is technique. Mentally is probably the best area of his game. Anticipation 12, composure 13, decision making 12, determination the maximum 20. You don't see many players with determination of 20. That could really take him far in the game. Teamwork of 13, vision of 12. Work rate probably not the best. 10 it could improve and probably will, but should be a lot better, as should his positioning. Physically, so 17 natural fitness, 11 for pace, stamina and agility, 12 for balance, and acceleration is 13. Next we have a player that can play on the right hand side. He is listed for loan. It's Augustine Palliccino. He plays for Platense. He is a natural striker, as I say. He's left footed and he's 18 years old. 250,000 value, £5 per week. You can sign him on a youth contract if you choose to and pay some small fee of compensation. Mentally he's not very good. Standout mentally are the teamwork of 16 and vision. A couple of 12s in composure and decision making, 11s of work rate and off the ball, but he can improve in that aspect of his area. Is only 18 years old, of course. Physically he is 14 for balance, 13 for agility, 13 for pace, 11 for strength and natural fitness. His best area of his game is the technical side. Technique 13, 12 for passing, 12 for long shots, 14 for heading, 13 free kick, 14 for dribbling and finishing, which is pretty good, 12 for crossing and 13 for free kick taken. A pretty decent player in the Platense reserve side you can pick up for relatively cheap and on compensation, or if you want to try him out first, you could potentially get him on loan. The final player in the Argentine Shortlist for potential Wonderkids is Brian Mansilla, the number 13 of Racing Club. He is in the reserve team currently. He's listed for loan, and also you can get him on a youth contract, which is why he's on £25 per week. He's left-footed. He's a promising striker, valued at £200,000. He has one Argentine under-20 cap to his name, and technically he's pretty good. 14 for dribbling and finish, which is excellent for that age. 12 first touch, 14 heading, 11 long shots, and 11 for passing. Mentally, he's not bad. 12 anticipation, 11 decision making, 12 for determination, 13 flair. Off the ball is 13. Teamwork is vitally important at 17. Goes along with his work rate of 14. Physically, he's not the best, but he does have acceleration of 14. Pace of 11. Natural fitness is 15. So that's the final one in the Argentine national players that are potentially unknown. I think 4 of these players out of the 5 that I've just named might be unknown to you because you don't see them used in the community much. Hopefully you can check them out and see if they become any good for you. Again, thanks for checking out the video, guys. We have covered some nations already: Spain, Belgium and Brazil. Today Argentina, and next up we will head to the UK and get England done. Thanks for checking it out, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I hope you're enjoying the content that this channel is bringing you. And don't forget, I'll see you again very soon.